Teaching is a physically demanding job, and I feel like people don't talk about it a lot or enough. It's like, yeah, you're standing up most of the day and you're kind of walking around a lot, but when it comes to physically setting up your room, you're having to move around desks, bookshelves, tables, and if you want extra shit in your classroom, couches, rugs, all that shit is heavy. Like, unless you can get some family or friends who are off that day to come help you during summer break to move shit, you're moving a lot of that shit by yourself because most other teachers are working on their rooms and maybe they can lend a hand, but ultimately you're moving a lot of heavy shit. So when teachers come on here and they talk about having to spend like the latter half of their summer vacation setting up their room, a lot of it is just moving the shit around. Outside of that, there comes a time, or there's been a few times, at least in my career, you are tasked with having to physically restrain students. And it's one thing when you're dealing with preschoolers. A lot of them are still literal babies. They're in diapers. They need to be soothed and hugged. A lot of the times you just need to physically separate two kids who don't want to keep their hands off of each other. It is a whole different story when you're dealing with middle schoolers and high schoolers. A lot of the time, these motherfuckers are over 6 feet tall and have a 5 o'clock shadow, and they haven't even turned 13 years old. And when you're working in a school that doesn't have a set security system, like the last high school I worked in just simply didn't have any money for hiring security guards. So teachers were tasked with taking over for watching over lunch periods and recesses and, gym periods and all the extra stuff that teachers usually have breaks for. At this same school, this same high school that couldn't afford to hire security people, the principal was punched in the face by two ninth graders who were having a fight. And these boys were both much taller than her, and I would say both much stronger than her being 60 plus and them being, how old are you in ninth grade? 14, 15? And this is something that I realized late. My whole first year of teaching was virtual because of the pandemic. Which is a whole nother crazy time I'll have to get into in another video. But yeah, teaching, along with being emotionally and mentally demanding, is also physically demanding sometimes.